guys, it's Saturday. It's actually Global Fat Bike Day, and we're actually going to go on a road ride on the fat bike today. It's December 2nd. It's currently above freezing. Our snow continues to melt. Our ice continues to melt. So anywhere in the woods or anywhere out in the country, it's just going to be icy. I'm just going to take a little break from having to deal with major amounts of ice. So actually took studded tires off. We have 4.8 Surly Nards on right now. And we're going to go for a ride out Lakeshore Drive. And it's a secondary highway with an 80 km/h speed, but it has a speed limit. It has a wide paved shoulder pretty much along its entirety, so it's actually a nice road to do road rides on, and it's gently rolling, so it just rolls up and down, which means you can maintain a really nice average speed on a road bike. On a road bike, it makes you think you're fitter than you actually are, because your average speed on it is always really good. You're like, wow, I'm fit. Right. So now we're on Lakeshore Drive. So it's foggy down here. It was actually foggy this morning, and I waited. This morning it was foggy, and I waited to do my ride as the sun came out. But it looks like it's still foggy down here. So yeah, it's a road ride, but there's actually a bunch of cool things to see along the length of it. So we're gonna stop and check out those spots. We're rocking platform pedals. I should have switched out to clipless. Would have improved our performance for lots of this non-stop pedaling. So we go under a railway underpass. This faces north-south, so it's hidden and protected from the sun. Lots of times it's really icy under here, and it looks like most of the ice is melted, which is good. So lots of times in the spring, like when you want to get out on your road bike, because you know this is all going to be clear pavement, no ice. There's still ice underneath that. Sometimes you have to slow to a crawl and maybe even walk through there because it's so built up with ice. We try to go through it on a road bike. So this is called Lakeshore Drive because it runs right alongside Lake Superior. So Lake Superior is probably about 200 meters to our right, but it's not called Lakeview Drive because there's really no views of the lake unless you actually get off the road. Yeah, it's totally foggy down here. Opposite of what I was expecting we were gonna have to, what we were going to deal with. I thought we were going to deal with blue skies and sunshine. So almost the entire stretch of this along the lakeshore is private property, but they put a couple of conservation areas. They save room for a couple of conservation areas. We got one coming up here. We'll check out. So we'll stop in at this conservation area. This has a really nice short little sand beach and an awesome view of the Sleeping Giant, which we won't be able to see because it's so flippin' foggy out. diddly diddly squat. Might make a nice picture for Instagram though, so let's see what happens. I got sunglasses on, I should take those off. Not gonna need them, at least for the sun. Yeah, that might be a reasonably nice picture. I gotta take a leak. So yeah, it's a pretty short piece of beach, but in the summertime, holy smokes, does this get crowded. I'm not a beach goer, like I think that's one of the most boring things you can do, in my opinion, in life, but this spot's super popular. I'll put these glasses in the frame bag, hopefully they don't get scratched in there. Not that they were super expensive, but 60 bucks is 60 bucks. Usually I wear just glasses with clear lenses, but I lost the last pair I have and I just haven't replaced them. Should do it soon. See if we can ride out of here. Oh, we sunk into the sand there. These sections are much steeper than they look on camera. So the other thing is this here. So this is old abandoned rail line, and we're heading facing east. If you follow this, it takes you to the longest railway bridge in the province of Ontario. You know what, we'll stay on here, even though it's probably icy and I don't have a set of tires, but we should be able to make it to the next area, next spot where we can get back on that secondary highway pretty shortly. Yeah, so I think it's been a popular video. It's got almost 4,000 views now. I made a video of me riding to that bridge. I'll put the link entirely on this railway line, so I'll make a link for that in the info box. And I've also ridden my bicycle, a mountain bike, across that bridge, which is super scary. So I have a video of that as well. I'll put that link in the info box. Looks like there's maybe a road here. It cuts across, we'll go back up to the highway. So I might have to do this ride again, like on this railway line in the winter once it's been entirely snowmobiled in. Too low to ride under. Back out on pavement. So there's one more conservation area along this stretch, and well, actually there's two more. So there's this one that has a sand beach. There's a second one that's more of just a boat launch, and then the third one is the opposite of a sand beach. It's entirely rock, very Canadian looking beach scene. Exposed rock, the Canadian Shield, the Precambrian Shield. So that's pretty much at our turnaround point. Okay, so we're going to turn off Lakeshore Drive here, go onto Coral Bay Road. So there's a conservation area down here that is entirely rock. And then after that, we'll go visit small little railway bridge that crosses the Mackenzie River right where it dumps into Lake Superior. And then There's another cool spot of there's like an overpass over Mackenzie River, but you don't really know that when you're on the highway. You don't really notice that you're crossing a river, but there's a pretty cool concrete bridge underpass for the water to go through. We'll go check that out. When the water's high, it's like really fast running rapids. That spot's not easy to get to. That'll be an ordeal to bring a bike down to. So now we're going down to Lake Superior level. I was worried that these roads would be all ice, but they're clean of ice. This one's a pretty popular one to visit because it's so beautiful. You might see other people down here. There's private cottages and homes that run right up to it, and then you have your conservation area, and then pretty much right where the conservation area ends, you have cottages and homes beginning right away. It's all prime property along Lakeshore here, so it is nice that they set aside 2 little spots that people that don't own or can't afford lakeside property can visit. Oh, looks like we're the only ones here. That's nice. It's called Mackenzie Point. It's entirely Canadian Shield, as it's referred to, this Precambrian rock. Oh, how slippery the rock is down here. I'm going to get off just in case it's slippery and we crash hard. Feel it with my shoes. Yeah, it's got a little bit of slip to it. Take a picture for Instagram and for Strava. Hopefully my bike doesn't slide into Lake Superior. So the temperature is continuing to drop. It was -2 when I last checked it. It's supposed to be about freezing today. That isn't happening. That does not actually turn on nicely. Hard to say till you see them on an actual computer screen. So, next spot is that bridge. And then, if we can get to that underpass, water underpass, and then I think I'll probably end the video there and we're just gonna make a beeline home. I'm probably slightly underdressed because I thought it was going to be warmer, but we shouldn't die of hypothermia. If there's any other picture opportunities here. Would have been nicer if it was sunny, and nicer if we had big waves. Sometimes you get really big waves here. Cool little moss trail, very Arctic looking. But yeah, here's the parking lot for the conservation area, and then somebody has a camp like right here, like I wonder how often riffraff go on their property and cause problems. Railway line here. It's probably pretty icy here because it's pretty sheltered from the sun. So it has a little rock cliff on both sides. Oh, so they put rocks here on purpose to keep vehicles from getting through here. People trying to drive trucks down here. Someone came, look at that, so they put these concrete things here to keep quads off them, but somebody's come here and moved them, probably illegally, so that quads can come across. So, a railway bridge with no protection on either side always makes me slightly nervous. So this is the mighty Mackenzie River, and then it flows out into the mighty Lake Superior, the world's largest lake. So what kind of pictures can we get? And I always get nervous taking on my phone here because you could drop it in between the railway ties and it'd be gone forever. So I'll try to get the picture of the bike in the Mackenzie River. Right, that might be an okay shot. Okay, so the next spot is actually just further upstream, about 1 kilometer, and it's always difficult to get to because it's basically very steep downhill. It's difficult to get to on foot. It'd be even more difficult to try and carry your bike down there, which is what we're going to try and do. All right, and we're off. Okay, we've been climbing a hill because we were down at Lake Superior level. I think the easiest way down is just over here, which still isn't easy. It's treacherous. If you're trying to drag a 30+ pound bike down it. We will go down this way. Ooh. There's a trail in the woods right there. We just got to get to the other side of this culvert. Oh, we have ice. See that? I'm trying to get all the way down there so I get a good picture. It's probably easiest to roll. So the highway is just up there, but when you're driving across, most people don't even realize what's down here. It's an amazing spot. Mighty Mackenzie River. Get out my phone. Whoa. Bike picture is proof that you came here by bike. And we'll get another bike shot over here. Oh, that should be good. So now we gotta get out of here, which won't be fun. Less dangerous than coming down, but much more work. You know what? I'm just gonna end the video here because after we get up top, just gonna take a beeline home. So happy Global Fat Bike Day, and thanks for watching. Bye.